incredibly stinky and greasy and gross little creatures, which is why you would not want one in your house. So the biggest issue for lemurs in general in the wild, and overall, the biggest issue widespread across Madagascar for lemurs in the wild is habitat loss and deforestation, and also hunting for bushmeat. So there are 111 different types of lemur on Madagascar, and unfortunately about 85% of them are classed as endangered, critically endangered, or vulnerable to extinction. So it's not looking very good for them whatsoever. And that includes our ringtails here. So they are actually an endangered species. There's estimated to be around about 700 to 2,000 of them left in the wild. There's actually more ring-tailed lemurs in captivity than there are left on the island of Madagascar now, which is why we do keep them here. So that in case something very drastic does happen on the island of Madagascar to the wild lemur population, we have healthy populations here to keep them nice and safe, and to potentially, maybe, reintroduce one day back to the wild. But unfortunately, reintroduction is not currently a very feasible project, because there are so many lemurs struggling out there in the wild already. If we introduce more to areas where there is very few food resources and very few other things as well, the lemurs will really struggle. So there's no point putting them back until we can restore the forest. So what we do here at the park is we work very closely over in Madagascar with the people of Madagascar to try and help them live alongside the lemurs. So we actually employ them to work in the forest where the lemurs still exist, so that they can usher the lemurs across very fragmented forests, so that these guys don't stop and start eating people's crops, because that will cause a lot of conflict with the people of Madagascar. We also educate them as to why the lemurs are super duper important. Because lemurs themselves are actually one of the biggest seed dispersing and pollinating species on the planet. So if we take a big old step back from the lemur's habitat, they should do a lot of the forest restoration all by themselves naturally, because that's what they've been doing for thousands of years anyway. And we also give the people of Madagascar the tools and the resources for sustainable farming, so that they stop using slash and burn agriculture, which is not very sustainable for the lemurs, and it is also not very sustainable long term for the people of Madagascar either. So that is a little bit about the work that we do with these guys and over in the wild. If you have any questions about the work that we do, or you want to know anything specifically about these guys, do feel free to stick around and ask me any questions. I will be here for another 5 minutes or so. If not, and you'd like to donate to the work that we do actually have donation boxes at the beginning and at the end of Madagascar, and every single penny that you pop into that box reaches the island of Madagascar, so we take nothing for it here at the park whatsoever. So you will be doing your little bit for lemur conservation. If not, just by listening to me today, you have done your little bit anyway. So thank you very much for your visit today. Thank you very much for listening to me, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day here at Cotswold Wildlife Park.
Thank you.